I realize you're at a cup. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Woo. So hi, I'm Cheshire from Cheshire Plays Games, and tonight, right now, what we're going to do is we're going to go and play some Star Trek Adversaries, which is a very fun collectible card game that I have been getting really invested in. So I guess before we do anything, we might want to talk about the deck that we're running. Okay, I'll stop being annoying. So this particular deck needs a little bit of work, but this is an Overkill deck. So as you can see here, I'm using the Qatlh Destroyer. So the Destroyer has some core cards that I've never even really paid that much attention to be honest, because it's an Overkill deck. So our special is give target friendly ship +2 attack and Overkill. If you haven't had the chance to learn about Star Trek Adversaries, go to my YouTube at youtube.com/ShipPlaysGames, where I did a bit of an intro video to the whole thing. It almost works like a normal trading card game anyway, so you'll pick it up as we go. The ultimate for this ship is give target friendly ship +5 attack and Overkill, which is massive. So Overkill is like Trample if you play Magic the Gathering, so it deals its extra damage across, which is great. So we've got an IKS Vor'nak cloaking device, Overkill, deploy, reduce target enemy ship hit points to 1. So you can deploy it, reduce something's hit points to 1, and then like Overkill it really big, which is nice. We have cloaking device and Overkill, give adjacent ships +2 attack. It's got cloaking, that's pretty cool. Give target friendly ship with Overkill +3 attack until the end of turn. Again, more damage. This is all about being big and stompy. Sort of. It's about Overkill. It's all about the trample. Target friendly ship with Overkill gains jamming. Jamming means that it can't be damaged back. It's got protection from ships while it's attacking, I guess you could say. We've got even the odds, deal 3 damage to all enemy ships. So, essentially a 4-cost board wipe. Sort of. We've got Light of Qatlh. Now, I am going to mispronunciate a whole bunch of cards. Like, Qatlh. I can't do it. I can't do it. I've tried. So this is give +5 attack to target friendly ship with Overkill until the end of turn. So essentially, if you ultimate and you can play this on an Overkill ship, like, you're doing +10 damage. It's pretty nuts. That's pretty nuts. Okay, so let's talk through quickly some of our choices here. So we have Kurak, deal +2 damage when attacking ships with Guardian. Guardian has been my biggest problem with this game. It's just because there are decks out there that are built just around Guardian, so it's hard to actually deal over damage. So you've got to have stuff that can pump against Guardians to deal extra damage and stuff. We have a Maquis Raider. This is just in there for a little bit of extra removal when we can tick off like 1 health ships or deal 1 point of damage to something so we can get something else through. We have Tarah. Again, the same as the Maquis Raider. We have a Toral. Excuse me. Core Breach, return this crew member to your hand. So that's actually pretty essential. I know how it sounds, but it's 1 for an extra 1 point of damage. That keeps coming back to your hand when a ship dies, when the ship it's on dies. We're running 2 22nd Century Bird of Prey. That's just so it deals the extra damage to our opponent's flagship, and we have something we can chuck our cheap crew into. We have 1 Carol Marcus, so deploy, give target friendly ship +1/+1. We have Klaa, at the end of your turn, destroy this ship, but it gives +4. So, chuck it on an Overkill, attack something of 2 health for 9, you know, deal the extra, 7 damage to your opponent's flagships. That's pretty nasty. We have... We have Maltz. So, deploy if a ship played on a... if deployed on a damaged ship, you get to have it give +2 attack, so it gets 3 attack. I swear one of these days I'll learn how to speak properly. We've got 2 Raptor Class. So these actually summon 22nd Century Bird of Prey. 2 of them in this deck. So it's just more like you can attack in and then you get a 1/1 from it, which then when that 1/1 dies, it deals 2 damage to your opponent's flagship. So we have Reyga, give target friendly ship modulating shield, so basically gives it a protection bubble. We have Azetbur. Really? Is that a name? Azetbur? Deploy and order target friendly ship to deal its damage to a random enemy ship. Comes in handy a lot, like you wouldn't believe, with cloak ships, because you can actually deal damage that way rather than not being able to target them, because you're not targeting them. We have, if we just move this down a little bit, we've got Barrett, Bird of Prey. Again, bet. I don't speak Klingon very fluently. This is cloaking device haste, so it comes in cloaked, so your opponent can't attack it or deal damage to it, etc. It's basically hex proof. Can't attack into it or anything like that. And it has haste, so the same turn that you play it, if you want, you can smash your opponent. So if you ultimate on this, you're doing 5+3, so you're doing 8 damage. That's, again, pretty good against 30 health. We are running some Kazon Fighters. These are just removal, essentially, to remove our opponent's blockers. We are running one IKS Vor'nak, which is a cloaking device, overkill, +3 attack when attacking a ship with Guardian. Again, that theme of being able to overkill and do extra damage against Guardians. We do have our Mercenary Hideki fighters. These are, again, just more removal. So they come in, they deal 2 damage, and hopefully they stick around so we can attack something for 3. This all works with overkill, by the way, because you're reducing health by dealing things damage. So that's another thing to remember. Next ones, we have our... There we go. Our Qatlh Class. Qatlh Class. They're just 5/3 overkills for 4 mana, for energy. So we got 2 of those. We have one Voth heavy cruiser. I haven't really figured out what to put in its place here. It's a 2/5 with haste, so it can attack straight away, which can be useful. But it's only 4 mana, so it's not too bad. We do have one Augment Bird of Prey, because again, haste and overkill. I really wish that the glossary terms would come up when you moused over, but I don't know why that's not happening now. It is happening here, but it doesn't happen from the sideboard, or the side deck. Anyway, we are running 2 Vor'cha Battlecruiser. Now that I can say, Vor'cha. And that is from watching heaps of Next Gen lately. I've been watching a lot. I just finished off like season 6, so I think I might go and watch Enterprise. This Battlecruiser has cloaking and deploy reduce target enemy ship hit points to 1. So again, really good with overkill. We're running 1 Borg Sphere, modulating shields and haste. So pretty much you just can play it and then attack into something, which is great. And we are playing 1 Rogue Durex. We're playing 1 Warbird, which has cloaking device and overkill. Now, I don't know how long this deck is going to be quote-unquote good for with the new Romulan expansion that's dropping in, I think, a couple of weeks. But I thought we'd just go and play it today. Thank you very much for hanging out. I hope you've enjoyed a little foray into Star Trek. I certainly like this game a lot. And hopefully you will see this played more. So, peace.